Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Washil Tabroni. My ID number is T 2019-6180. And here I'd like to give the presentation from the journal that I have chosen, which talking about improving speaking ability of senior high school student by using truth or dare game. First that I want to explain you is about speaking skill. What is meant by speaking skill? As we have known together, there are four basic skills that one should master in learning English. Speaking is one of the skills to be mastered by students in order to communicate in English. It is one of the ways to express ideas, thoughts, feelings, to share information, and to build social relationships. It means that speaking is really important for them to improve their ability to communicate orally by presenting their ideas in the real life. Leong and Ahmadi 2017 explained that speaking is the foremost skill for the effectiveness of communication. It means that without any speech, communication will not exist. And why English learners should learn speaking? Behadorfar and Omidfar 2014 describe several reasons why English learners should learn speaking. First, speaking is used as crucial part of language learning and teaching such as EFL or ESL nowadays. Second, mastery of speaking is a priority for language learners. The third, proficiency in speaking is an instrument to evaluate learners' second or foreign language acquisitions. Okay, the next is about truth or dare game. What is meant by truth or dare game? Truth or dare game is a mostly variable party game requiring two or more players. Player is given the choice between answering a question truthfully or performing a dare, both of which are set by the other players. This game provides opportunities for students to learn while playing fun game in the classroom. Using game in learning English is very important in order to make students easily to understanding the material. Okay, going to the next slide. In order to have a good preparation, the important thing that teachers should prepare in the lesson plan are: first, core competence; second, basic competence; third, indicators; fourth, objectives; fifth, learning material; sixth, learning model; the seventh, teaching and learning activity; and the last is media and evaluation. Okay, going to the next slide. The implementation of truth or dare game on teaching speaking to senior high school students. In applying truth or dare game, the teacher divides the teaching process in three stages. There are pre-teaching activity, while teaching activity, and post-teaching activity. In pre-teaching activity, usually the teacher greets their students, checks students' attendance, and asks them whether they are ready to study or not. The teacher also needs to manage the classroom and preparing the student mental to receive the lesson, and also giving some questions which are related to the topic. And the second activity is while teaching activity. In this stage, a teacher explains the lesson and also apply truth or dare game. This activity includes several steps. First, observing, then questioning, then experimenting, associating, and the last is networking. Observing. Observing is activity where the student observe the information that has given by the teacher. And then questioning. The aim of this stage is to give an opportunity for students to ask about what they have seen in observation stage. In this stage, students can ask the question that they have not understood from the pictures observed before. And the next, experimenting. In this activity, teacher will discuss about an event what was that was happened with details so students can figure out how to explain about an event itself. The next activity is the teacher explain the way of discussion about the topic that students get to play through or their game. Then teacher separates students into 6 groups. Each of group consists of 5 students. And to begin the game, the teacher will choose one of student randomly. Then the teacher asks that student to present the introduction of his or her story. For example, I am from a second group. I got a topic about holiday. Then the other student have to ask the presenter about the topic that he or she has presented. And the next is associating. In associating stage, the teacher asks the student to find information about the event. Then, the teacher asks the student to find some topics related to occurrence that have been experienced by students. After that, students orderly practice by using game that has been taught. And acti- the last stage in Wells teaching activity is networking. In this stage, the student performance and discussion is evaluated. The teacher asks the students some questions to check their understanding about the material by using truth or dare game. In this stage, the teacher evaluates the students' comprehension of a recount text by asking students about what recount text is, what the generic structure of recount text, and what the language features of recount text. Then the student answer directly. And the last activity in implementing truth or dare game is post-teaching activity. Of course, at the end of the lesson, students and teacher conclude about the lesson. The teacher can also give additional information. In addition, teachers give students homework as their task to remain what they have learned. On the other hand, it will make them become better too. The student need a lot of practice. Probably this is what I can deliver to you. If you find any mistake, pardon me. The last at least I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.